Hello everyone, this is Allison Gross, and welcome back to Let's Play Ultima 9. In our last episode, we started exploring Britain, and we found out the Avatar isn't running. That the columns are causing each individual... Is this a sign or something? What's this thing over here? No, it's a lamppost. That the columns are causing each town to behave in the opposite of its virtue. And in the case... Oh, this is one of those binding pentagrams we were hearing about, but we can't use it. In the case of Britain, this manifests itself in a policy where they're sending all of the sick and poor people off to pause. And here's some guy trying to farm the sidewalk. What's your deal, dude?
Greetings! Say, do you think it looks like rain? I was considering washing my ox cart this afternoon. Oh, well, no matter. It will surely rain right after I wash it. Oh, well, good day to you.
In other words, you're insane.
Into thee.
Can I get into this? And this policy is pretty whacked. And the most basic thing is, are those the same kids that I talked to over here? No, I don't think so. Those are different kids. That they do realize, they're like, oh, we're going to get rid of non-productive people. Well, just because you're poor doesn't mean you're non-productive. Like, if you're poor, you probably don't have a job.
With your weapons? I'm calling my parents if you don't go away. I bet my daddy could beat you up.
Yeah, whatever.
Hi, mister.
And this is like some execution thing or something. Oh my god, they left some guy in the stocks until he, like, died. And rotted. That's kind of insane. And he's missing a leg. Maybe he was handicapped because he was missing a leg. This is what they did to people before they sent them to pause. What I was saying is if they put the poor people to work, they would be productive. Right. And people who are sick or handicapped may not stay that way. You know, if you gave them a little time to recover, maybe they could be productive again. But, so this policy is obviously whacked. This is a guy's farm with his chicken. What do you have to say?
Sorry, can't talk right now.
Okay. So anyway, to continue, we've been learning about combat in the last couple episodes. To continue that, I just want to share with you the next section from the combat, which is the war with virtue. At war with virtue. I don't know what's going on here, but this guy, the fighter over here, he looks like his eyes are rolling back, and he looks really bored, and I don't know. And then there's this wizard or something who's just twiddling his thumbs, and he has a really, really weirdly shaped face, and he also has a blank expression. And I don't know if these guys are at war with virtue. They look a little too dull to be that. In the righteous crusade for virtue, the object is not destruction, for weapons are like fire. They who cannot put aside their weapons at battle's end are consumed by them. Pride of conquest and lust for blood will drain virtue from you, as to kill for sport is to eat a sow fatted on human flesh. Well, no, it isn't the same thing. I mean, I'm not sure exactly where they're going with this metaphor, but... Let your weapons be powered by a will towards the righteous deed, for goodness is rewarded in the blessings of manna. That's kind of bizarre. In doing the good deed, you will become more aware of the flow of energy between all living things. You will make it aware of you and your virtue, and to you it will be drawn. With it you gain power over magic. With it you go to war against that which is not righteous. Do not match the wicked deeds of evil with wickedness, for in so doing you ally yourself with it and repel the righteous manna that your spirit craves. Do the good deed, for it is writ in the stars that virtue will win. If not today, then someday. There is no armor against fate. Yes. That out of the way, let me talk to... Okay. You still love your brother, and now he is a sick man. No more, he is a hell-hated maggot pie. It's hilarious. Your brother cared for you when you were sick, gave you food when you were hungry. Oh, stop it with that rubbish. I owe him nothing. The mayor has made me see that it is a sink or swim world out there, and if my brother sinks, so be it. When the coldness came about when that horrible columns appeared, why are you not affected? Lord British hasn't done a thing about them. No, he hasn't. Lord British? Ah, he knows nothing of his people. He sits up there in his ivory tower. Yeah, you're right about that. You guys...
Hello there. I'm sorry, but my husband's in a bit of a state.
Hello.
What do you want?
Okay. Alright, so we've got a bunch of choices of where to go. This is the museum, I think, and I think this is the museum, and that was the cathedral over that way. So let's just go in this museum because we can. This is Sensei. Yep. Museum of Britannia. Alright, so these are the covers to all the Ultima boxes. This is Ultima 1, Ultima 2, Ultima 3, Ultima 4, 5, 6, and then there's a random onk. I guess they didn't like the covers to 7 and 8 or something. What's this room? Oh, hello. You are...
Who are you? Do you need something?
I am the Avatar.
You're the Avatar? Oh my goodness, you are!
Yeah, I recognize your horrible
Why, you
face.
look just like the Tapestry. I can't believe that you're here. If you can't find the lost runes, no one can.
What is your name, my lady?
Oh, I'm sorry. I am Alina, the museum curator. Oh, Avatar, do you think that you can find the lost runes? I truly think that you're our only hope.
Refresh my memory about the runes, because I'm an idiot.
Please, refresh my memory about the runes.
You don't remember? Well, it has been a long time since you've been to Britannia. The runes are objects that embody the virtues, and also act as keys to unlock the power of those virtues. I'm terribly afraid that the runes may be used against us.
So this is
How could the runes be
more
used against
information
us?
here.
The runes are objects of good, positive power, Avatar. But there are two sides to everything. Good cannot exist without evil. What would happen to us if the runes were corrupted and made evil?
Happened before.
Think of all the harm that such power could cause if devoted to evil.
Can you tell me more?
No, that is all
I will
that
make
I know.
that thrusting
The
gesture
shrine
because
keeper
that's
should be
what I
able
want to
help
do with you.
Her name is Sarah, and she's a very spiritual person. She knows more about the shrine than anyone else. You can usually find Sarah just outside the east gate. You should go and see her.
I need some information.
Certainly. What can I help you with?
What's going wrong here in Britain?
It's because of the mayor.
I
He
hate
says
him.
that
I
it's
will
the
make his punching
compassionate thing
gesture.
to do, but I think that he's lost his mind. My own poor husband got sent away just because he was blind. Now I ask you, is that compassion?
Please, tell me what happened.
Well, I don't really know what happened. All I know is that one day I came in and the runes had disappeared.
Oh, this is not what I'm talking about.
When did the runes turn up missing?
Oh, it's been quite a long time.
So why are you not
Right after the
affected by the
columns
column
appeared
lighting?
some 20 years ago. Over the years, various people have tried to locate the runes, but so far, no one has. I know that you can, Avatar. Please find the runes and save us.
Save you from what?
All of the evil that has taken over Britain.
Like normal.
Haven't you seen how mean everyone has become? The sick people are being sent away. Little children are being asked to tell on their parents. All sorts of things are happening. It's just horrible.
Children are telling on their parents?
Yes. If their parents get sick, children are being asked to tell the authorities about them. Isn't that sad?
What's
I
going
just wanna
wrong
make
here
sure
in Britain?
It's because of my own...
Please, tell me what...
Well, I don't really...
Please,
You don't Well, the runes... I'm terrible.
How could the runes be used against us?
The runes are objects. Good. What would happen?
Can you tell
No,
me
no,
more?
you don't have anything
My
else
name
to
is
say.
Sarah. You can usually find...
Okay, so like we found in that...
Goodbye,
oh, no,
Elena.
wait, you have more
Farewell.
stuff to tell me. You wanted to... come back here. I want you to tell me about the museum.
Yes? May I help you, Avatar?
I would like some information.
Certainly. What can I help you with?
What do you know about the column?
Well, none of these bad things were happening until the columns arrived. Do you think that they could somehow be causing the
Gee, I
problems?
don't know.
What else is housed in the museum?
Oh, many things. Our best display, aside from the runes, is the Tapestry of
Yes.
Ages. You should go and look at it, Avatar. The tapestry is a record of your exploits here in Britannia. It is most impressive.
Goodbye, Elena.
Farewell.
Okay, so we already knew about the runes being lost because of the letter from Hawkwind. The badge of Blackthorn, the symbol used during the reign of the usurper Blackthorn to identify his trusted followers. The hell? Vortex Cube. Using the power of the cube, the gargoyles were able to bring the Codex of Ultimate Wisdom to their land. It was later used by the Avatar to return the Codex to the Ethereal Void and allow both humans and gargoyles to share its wisdom. Okay, so this was something that we used in Ultima 6 to move the Codex, and this is the black badge we used to get around Blackthorn's castle in Ultima 5. This is... what is this? Back up, I want to read what this is. Mundane Skull. Skull is a notorious Mundane, the evil wizard who threatened our land during the First Age of Darkness. No, I'm sorry, that is not Mundane Skull. Because we threw it into a volcano and destroyed it in Ultima 4. So, yeah. No, this is the Silver Horn from Ultima 4, I believe. Remember this stranger at the Shrine of Humility, his quest to become the Avatar. The powerful token has the power to ward off demons. I did that without the freaking Silver Horn in Ultima 4, and when I let's play it, I will do it again. What are you? I have no idea what you are. The blue, a blue tassel, a valuable talisman used by the stranger to earn passage on ships during Minax invasion. Yeah, this was an item you had to get in Ultima 2. That allowed you to take over pirate ships. See, pirate ships are actually useful in Ultima 2. These are like some oh, these are the Exodus cards from Ultima 3, I think. Cards of Exodus, the 4 cards, Love, Soul, Moon, and Death, were used by the stranger to defeat the evil Exodus. Okay, so here's the Tapestry of the Ages. we'll go over this whole thing carefully, but let me just tell you the background on it first. This thing never existed before. They make it look like it's a long, ongoing thing, but it isn't. From a high wall in the Museum of Britannia hangs an immense painting on which is told the tale of the Avatar. Since the birth of Britannia, the Order of the Silver Serpent has defended the Tapestry the ages day and night, except that it never existed until Ultima 9, so that's kind of a lot of hooey. From penury to prosperity across winter and summer, yet the Tapestry changes. On the eve of each return of the Avatar to Britannia, a new image magically appears on the canvas in arresting color and bold strokes. But tapestries are not paintings, they're weavings, dumbass. Foretelling the challenges that stand between the Avatar and his departure from us. No one has witnessed the artist, the paints applied by forces unknown to us all. Close examination by our finest artists have failed to reveal the print of a single brushstroke from a mortal hand. We've revealed other kinds of brushstrokes. Lord British himself professes ignorance, for he claims that the story of the tapestry draws its color and its strokes from the tides of virtue flowing from the land itself. Like our fair land and her noble champion, the story laid on the fabric has blossomed over the centuries and the ages. Well, what happens when you run out of time? Like, was there a set size of the tapestry? In the age of darkness, through the age of virtue and into the present, the age of enlightenment. From the upper reaches, high on the wall, the tale of the Avatar is spread story by story across the imposing canvas to the farthest corner that hangs no higher than a man's reach. For even the plainest among us can see, there is no more room in the tale of the Avatar. Yeah, good. This, then, is his story. By connection to the land that draws him back time after time, it is the story of Britannia. Okay, so, what do all these buttons do? Go push the button. No, push the button, Avatar.
The evil wizard Mundane defies Lord British and seizes control of Britannia, known at the time as Sosaria.
That's, I believe, this thing up in the corner. This up here, I think. And this is...
Mundane creates the gem of immortality to solidify his future as supreme evil overlord. A traveler from another world travels back through time to destroy the gem and Mundane.
And if you watched my Ultima 1 Let's Play, you saw we did that.
Mundane's lover, Minax, vows revenge upon the traveler and Cesaria, and rebuilds Mundane's evil empire. Minax masters the ways of the Moon Gates and summons evil beasts to ravage the traveler's world and people across time. Again, the stranger saves his world and ours, defeating Minax in her legendary castle.
That was Ultima 2, this is Ultima 3.
Exodus, the foul progeny of Mundane and Minax, begins the most wicked tyranny to befall our land. Exodus masters more evils than his forebears and ravages the land for the third time. For the third time, the traveler returns and vanquishes the last of this evil triad.
That's Ultima 3, Ultima 4.
Lord British unites Cesaria as Britannia and issues a proclamation seeking the champion of virtue. The traveler returns and sets forth through Britannia to gain insight and prove himself in the ways of virtue. The traveler is proclaimed the Avatar for his own purity and for showing our people the path of virtue.
And you?
Afflicted by the evil Shadow Lords, Lord British's trusted regent Blackthorn declares martial law.
Okay, where are we? We're over here.
In our darkest hour as a people, we
No,
slaughter
that's
most
not
of the
what we want.
gargoyle
We want
race in an act. The Avatar and his 8 companions struggle against the tyranny of Blackthorn's
We did not have 8
Inquisition.
companions in... Actually, we never had 8 companions. We had 7 companions in Ultima 4, there was 8 in the party total. We were the 8th. And then
Lord British is saved, and Blackthorn is banished to the ethereal plane for his
and then we
crimes.
only had like 3 or 4 companions in
The Avatar is
Ultima
brought to
5.
Britannia by gargoyles bent upon his destruction.
But gargoyles don't exist.
In our darkest hour as a people, we slaughter most of the gargoyle race in an act of genocide. The Avatar uncovers the secret of the gargoyle prophecies and brings peace between our people.
And that was Ultima 6.
As some in Britannia prosper, Batlin gathers the discontented masses for the Guardian. The Avatar stops the Guardian from entering Britannia by destroying
I'm
the
not sure
Black
what that's supposed
Gate.
to be a picture of, but
Dupre is lost as he sacrifices himself to save our world from the Guardian's grip.
this is Ultima 7. That's a very, very lame explanation of Ultima 7.
The Avatar is taken to the world of Pagan, a land perverted by the Guardian. The Avatar faces a land and people who cannot be converted to the ways of virtue.
Which is shown by this guy whacking him with a giant battle axe.
In order to escape, the Avatar uses the powers of darkness, summoning Pyrrhus, the Titan of Fire. The Avatar will return after the Guardian has appeared in Britannia.
I don't like, that looks...
The Guardian will rip Britannia asunder with giant
Well, why is
evil
everybody
columns.
confused about the columns then if they're explained right here?
The Avatar will ascend beyond mortality, never to return to Britannia again.
Alright. That's nice. What in the world is this thing? I don't know what it is. Hey, tell me what that is. Peach is the HMS Gigantic, the grandest ship ever built. The Gigantic tragically sank at its maiden voyage. This piece of the ship was received by Lord British when he positioned to examine the wreckage. Okay, I'm not even sure what that is. I know the HMS Cape, but not the HMS Gigantic. Serpent Spine Prayer Scarf. This prayer scarf was used by a rare, peaceful tribe of goblins that lived deep in the Serpent Spine Mountains. Lord British was given the scarf when he saved the life of the chieftain's son on one of his many exploratory expeditions. I don't know what any of this shit is. I think they're just making it up. How about you? What are you? Hey, tell me what you are. Corrigan's Fang. Oh! One of the few relics from the Avatar's exile in the land of Pagan. This powerful dagger helped the Avatar to survive a struggle to become the Titan of Feather. I think Corrigan's Fang was actually from Ultima 7, but... Ultra Scepter, the powerful scepter created by the mage Ultra to counteract the power of the Guardian's Blackrock gem. I don't remember that either. I don't know what you are either. Not you. Fellowship Medallion. Oh, okay. This medallion is a symbol of fellowship, a very popular organization that thrived during the early days of the Age of Enlightenment. It was later discovered that the founder of the Fellowship, Batlin, had been influenced by the Guardian. This revelation quickly led to dissolution of the organization. I don't know, maybe some people like that. I like how there's... can't see anything now because things are... I like how there are all these... What the... Go away, dude. No, I want to see what else is on this table. There's like some other medallion. Talisman of Infinity, the concept of infinity that embodied the way the Avatar created this powerful talisman of infinity in the Forge of Virtue on the Lost Fire Isle during the early years of the Age of Enlightenment. And is there anything on this table? Here hangs the Tapestry of the Ages, a magical work that tells the story of the Avatar from the Age of Darkness to the Age of Enlightenment, the Age of Virtue, blah blah blah. There's a little slit in the box. It looks like they're asking for donations. Do you have anything?
Sorry, can't talk
Okay.
right now.
Goodbye.
Good day,
We've been discussing crap in here for a while. So I should probably... save the game. This recording is going very slowly. There's so much information. It takes like an entire video just to like talk to 3 people or something. But anyway, until next time, bye!